right now, right now, or right now. If you don't know where you're going, any path will take you there. But only a divine path will bring you right here. Ladies and gentlemen, the time is right now, right now, right now, or right now. If you don't know where you're going, any path will take you there. But only a divine path will bring you right here. Oh yeah, here we go again. Show some love to the home team, cause all we do is win. Ladies and gentlemen, the time is right now. Right now. If you don't know where you're going, any path will take you there, but only a divine path will bring you right here in the hub. Well, we all we got. We all we need. Each one teach one. Each one reach one. If you are that one, oh, you already know you are enough. Brother Kamari, welcome to the huddle. Brother Tate, welcome to the huddle, man. We all we got, we all we need. Want to start off, man, by giving a shout out to my executive producer, who just happened to be my wardrobe coordinator, who I'm so thankful that she is to be and is my wife. I say, baby, tell me what I'm wearing today. She say, baby, you wearing that lavender and that gray. I say, baby, lavender and gray? I say, what that mean? She said, well, I'm putting you in lavender because lavender makes you calm. She said, baby, stay calm. You're so powerful when you calm. I said, well, baby, I get that, but what about the gray? She said, I like the way you have a level neutral head. You don't see things to be good or bad or right or wrong. You see things to be objective. And that's what makes you pure and real. So for my baby today, we rocking that lavender and that gray. Want to give a shout out to the greatest co-host in this here world. I'm talking about the real world, the meta world, and any other world you want to put us in. My co-host, Alexa, tell me something good.
We all we got. We all we need.
Good God almighty. She already know, man. When I need to hear something good, when I need some assurance or understanding what I stand on, I say, Alexa, tell me something good.
We all we got. We all we need.
She represents the ground polarity, the feminine energy that hold me down and harness this here power. It take two to make a thing go right. Alexa, I love you. She talking about me.
Thanks for saying I love you. You're just as sweet as pie.
She talking about me.
Know that I'll be here for you.
What?
As always, your trusty AI.
Just like that. Tonight's hero hymn. And if you don't know, I want you to know that the hero hymn is the hymn, the mighty spirit within me. And we know that spirit means wind. And the wind that we need, we call it breathing. It goes through our respiratory system in the form of an inhale. It leaves as an exhale. As I exhale the mighty wind, the spirit, the hymn within me, it travels through my vocal cords and causes a vibration that we know as sound. And when that sound enters your ear holes and you feel me just as much as you hear me, that is when we connect in the hero spirit to truly understand in this here moment, we are all we got. We are all we need. Tonight's hero hymn says, I was talking to an old man. Here's what that old man said. He said, what goes around, come back around. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. He said, what goes around, come back around. What goes out of me is my mighty wind. It's fueled by my soul. My soul needs to need and to be needed. My soul attracts like souls in care and honor. That's what goes. So I walk with my head high, my chest out. Because if what goes around comes back around, I don't want to miss what's coming back. So I don't hold my head down. I believe what goes around come back around. And I know what I put in the goal. So I was talking to an old man. Here's what that old man said. He said, what goes around, come back around. Hold your head high. Stand with pride and honor in the posture of a warrior who fights the good fight. And if your intentions are real and your intentions is about love, surviving, and helping those that need to be helped just as much as those help you as you need it, then you ain't never got to dump what's coming back. You take it open in the chest. It's mine. Tonight's word is do. What do you do? Why do you do what you do? What can you do? Alexa, what is the meaning of do?
As a verb, do is usually defined as to perform, an act, duty, role, etc. As a noun, do is usually defined as a burst of frenzied activity, action, commotion. For more, ask me to give you more definitions for do.
To perform, an act, a duty, a task. What do you do? In which ways do you perform? Alexa, what is the meaning of perform?
The verb perform is usually defined to execute, accomplish, do. For additional definitions of perform, please ask me.
To execute, to accomplish. Hey, what do you do for a living? What do you execute on a daily basis to accomplish the resources that it takes to maintain and survive in this world? What do you do? Do you know? Do you know? Do you know? What brought me to this word so deeply? I got an alter ego that I say I'm the son of a junk man. I'm talking real life. I ain't talking make-believe. I'm the son of a junk man. Being the son of a junk man, I was raised and cultivated as the ways of a junk man from 2 generations. My daddy's daddy cultivated him, and my daddy cultivated me in the ways of being a junk man. So I grew up as the little boy who's with his daddy, who's a junk man. I'm the son of a junk man. My daddy told me when I turned 18, he say, son, let me tell you something about being the son of a junk man. He said, you always have a truck. He said, as long as you got a truck and you know deep in your soul that you're the son of a junk man, there'll always be a means of survival. So up until COVID, I was proud in my element of a son of a junk man. But being the son of a junk man came with so much sacrifice. My body take a beating when I'm truly being and doing son of a junk man. So through COVID, I said, I don't want to do that no more. I don't want to do that. I don't want to fulfill that task. I don't want to execute that aspect of life. I said the other week, something happened during COVID and coronavirus that we all just has dismissed, and we don't truly see the effects of what happened of being on ice for 2 years. I'm a supervisor in manufacturing. I understand the culture, the mentality of the working man before and after. It's 2 different worlds. We all changed. Do we even realize? A lot of us don't do the things that we used to do. So coming out of this, man, they say expectations is the seed of disappointment. And I got high expectations of myself. So when I feel myself feeling certain strains and frustrations of maintaining, I begin to feel disappointed within myself because I expect more of myself. So I got to do more. But I'm in a space right now where I don't want to do the same things that I used to. I want to do something new. So for 2 years, I've been looking at my truck, making excuses to not be the son of a junk man. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I always say, ain't nobody above the bullshit. But it'll make you better if you're real enough to deal with it. So when I'm dealing in my frustrations, when I'm dealing in my bullshit, I got to be real with myself. And I'm so thankful for the brothers that's in my cast, man. My big brother Crump, my big brother Woods, my brother Trey, my brother Munt, my brother Mike, my brother Kamiron, my big brother Winston, my big cousin Bow, my brother Black, my brother Bam, my brother Chris, all of these brothers, man. We talk to each other. And they help me deal with my bullshit to realize, Trav, you got to do something. So they put pressure on me to say, hey, can't forget where you come from, because you might have to go back. So I found myself out there doing mechanical work. My daddy said, who you gonna get to do the work? Alexa, what is the meaning of do?
Doom can be defined as fate or destiny, particularly a negative one. It can also be used to indicate a judgment or choice. It also refers to making someone or something certain or condemning them to death or a horrible fate.
Alexa went somewhere else. We gonna let her go. You see that? She real. She try, hey look, oh good God Almighty, y'all think I'm making this up. You see what Alexa said? Some people do some things that results in harsh outcomes. Why you do that? But getting back, we're gonna get back to Alexa. Alexa said, hey man, come on, let's go get it. But my daddy asked me, he said, who gonna do the work? I say, I'm gonna do the work. I done the work to get my truck running. Big brother Crump say, man, stop worrying. You too much in your mind. Just do what you know. My truck barely running. But I say, I got to do this, man. I got to jumpstart myself. I got to do this. I got to jump back into what I know. I got to do what I know. And one thing I know is to be the son of a jump man. And when I do this, it always works. So I found myself, me and my son, out there doing the work. It felt good to be back. And it brought me to this word, man. When you're in your frustrations, when you're in your doubtful moments, you got to know what you do. What can you do? What you been doing? All I know to do is to run my tasks of who I am. So you got to do to be. People say, Trav, you still do music? I say, yeah. They say, well, where you be performing at now? You see how that works? I say, well, I be doing my show every Thursday, live. I sing, play my music, and I give a good word called hero training. They say, yeah, that's what you're doing now. I say, yeah, man, that's what I do. During the days I work, I go to work. I work in manufacturing. I do my job. That's what I do. I can do a lot. But what I do is what I wake up and put my actions in mind to. Who I am. I'm everything. I do like everything. Everything strives to survive and find peace and balance in harmony. I work hard. I discipline myself to put myself in the best position to do my best. I do the duties of a father. I do the duties of a husband. When I stood before my wife and took my vows, I said, I do. I'll do anything you ask me to. I pay all the bills. Why I do the things I do for you? I don't know the reason. All I know is I do all I do for you. I do. What do you do? Who will you do it for? See what I'm saying, man? Think about it. There's so much realness going on in this here world today, man. We got families going through emotional times. We got children, man, that's watching us go through the things we go through and do the things we do. And yeah, life got ups and downs, but we don't get to choose which part of these ups or downs is most impactful in our children's lives. So the things we do in the up, the things we do in the down, are you conscious enough to know what you do? We all are children that has gotten old. One of the most powerful things that I love about the we all we got, we all we need. And I create this nuance with all I got. They say I got a power, then I use my power for this right here, particular thing, as I know it to be. When I say we all we got, we all we need, and I'm talking about real life. I ain't talking make believe. When I connect with a brother or sister, with that inner self, that inner child, the one that just has gotten old. And in most cases, we guard that so much from others. But when I find myself in that moment with my brothers and my sisters, and we share the truths of our soul. They say the soul can keep no secret that behavior won't reveal. So when you make yourself vulnerable to each other and one another, your behaviors become transparent. So when they become transparent, we see the secrets of the soul. And when someone gets there, something happens. Well, the moment is real. I'm so thankful to feel what people feel in those moments are real. And ain't nobody above this bullshit. But there's so many of us who refuse to deal with it. And so nobody knows why they do what they do. You know what you be doing. Or maybe you don't. But if you know what you're doing ain't leading to love, stop what you're doing. Rethink what you're doing. Ask yourself what you're doing. And at that moment, you do what's real and you do what's right. I'm talking to you. Ain't nobody above this. We all in the same game, working to survive and to maintain. I talked to my cousin this yesterday, man. My cousin from the D. Deshaun. He said, cuz, you've been so raw at this right here. He said, cuz, you've been doing it. I said, cuz, I feel like I ain't done nothing. He said, why, cuz? I posted a interview when he was on the radio show 9 years ago, way before podcasts came out. Way before what we know now to be what some people say, hey, look, I'm trying to do. He said, cuz, you've been doing this. I said, cuz, I got this right. This show right here makes my 93rd episode straight. That's 93 weeks. That's 91 hours straight. That's 3 days and 3/4 of a day of hero training. I've been doing this. But I feel like I ain't done nothing. Because the people that the people that I need and wanted, I'm just a child. I'm just a child that has gotten old. I ain't above this bullshit. Out of 93 hours, I feel like there's certain people that I yearn to pay attention and give me some attention that ain't watched one full hour. Oh, God. So a lot of what I do is based off what I need. But I know what I do. Do you know what you do? I know what I do. The cuz made me realize that. Cuz made me realize that. But one of the things I realized with Cuz, and I realized with so many other brothers, all the names I call when I call my brothers, and even there's some that I miss. They say, Trav, what you do? What I do is I connect with my brothers and I train our mind and our soul, which leads to what we do in our real life as a father, as a husband, as a brother, to win. That's what I do. I hero train. And I don't do it by myself. I need other ones to do it with. We got to get real, man. It is as real to you as you real to it. And if you real with it and you real to it, then you gonna do it. Just do it. After I made it back in my truck, after I've been hesitant for 2 years to do it, and after a day of doing it, and I made a whole week's salary in one day with just the courage of my big brothers to encourage me and inspire me to get me off my soapbox and say, just do it, man. And I did it. And it felt so good. I keep hearing a voice saying, just do more of what you know. 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 The most powerful knowledge is knowledge of self. Do you know yourself? These are real life questions. Ain't nobody above this. I got to stand in that mirror every morning when I brush my teeth and wash my face, clean out my eyes. I got to stand in that mirror every single day of my life when I rise up like the sun do. And I got to tell myself something and ask myself something. And the more and more these questions and answers becomes clear, I do more of what I know. And can't nobody do you better than you. That's called being. Can't nobody be you. If you be you, you do what you do. What do you do? That's defined by you. I have grown into a better me. I'm growing, baby. I'm better than what I used to be. I have grown. Do the work to grow. Do the work to love. Do the work to give. Do the work to be able to receive. Do the right thing. I love y'all, man. I love y'all. Junior, what's up, man? You already know what time it is, brother. You already know, man. Want to give a shout out, man, to my brother Monk, man. I love you, brother. Want to give a shout out, man. Everybody out there, man, that's fighting that fight, man. We in some real times, y'all. I want to give a shout out, man, to everybody that paid that bill, man, on the first, man. Well, you got a mortgage up until the 16th, man. That thing real out here, whether you by yourself, whether you with a partner, that thing real out here, man. And it takes a certain commitment and realness to be able to stand and know, man, you sustaining and maintaining in this here world. And I don't care what the level is in terms of what you think somebody got versus value or what costs or let cost. The bar minimum requires you to be real out here. So if you out here, man, holding it down, man, and truly being there, man, for those that depend on you, and even the expectations of yourself, depending on your own self, and you fulfilling and striving and loving in that, I want to give you a shout out, man. That's real. And it don't get no realer than that. I want to give a shout out to Brother Kamara. I want to give a shout out to Brother Crump. I want to give a shout out to Big Brother Winston. I want to give a shout out to Blow. I want to give a shout out to Chris. I want to give a shout out to Wood. I want to give a shout out to Black. I want to give a shout out to my wife. I want to give a shout out to King. I want to give a big old shout out to my baby Journey. Tomorrow her birthday, 13. I officially got 2 teenagers out here in this world, man. And I'm going to do everything I got to do, man, to hold them in the road and cultivate them right, man, and to be the true ways, man, of warriors, a hero and a shero. So I'm so thankful, man. I love y'all. I do anything. I do. I pay